This was requested. Me talking about this was requested by somebody, and this is a very nice page to put in front of everybody and say, I'm going to talk about this. This is from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. This is not about me for once. I was informed that there was a scheme. The FBI had schemed a sneaky little scheme, and I will read this for you. This is a FOIA paper. I'll read the contents of this. This person interviewed in Maine was advised that he was talking to police. He was questioned about the unknown telephone number on his Facebook account that is a part of his security. So he used an alternate phone number on his Facebook account. Investigators were unable to access the account because the security pin is sent to a different number, and advised that is his old number. He never updated his account. So they tried to log into his Facebook account or subpoenaed it, saw that he had a different phone number that wasn't his phone number, and asked about that. And he just said that he hadn't changed it yet. He admitted to downloading Tor onto his high school laptop. He explained that he thought members of a chat group were hacking his account. He decided to look online for advice on hacking. He found out about Tor from a distant relative, and also advised that he had accessed Facebook account from the laptop, even though it was against school policy. Members of the chat group are okay. Somebody else said that he sometimes feels bullied in chat, but he was usually high, so it didn't bother him that much. That person confided in a different member of chat that sometimes he has dreams, that come true. And then somebody else asked him if he was going to shoot up the school. And so he replied saying no one has ever told him to go get a gun. No one ever told him to shoot up the school. That there is no one else in this chat that knows that he's expressed interest in doing that either. For whatever reason, someone else feels the group was pressuring him. And then this bit right down here is the interesting bit. So they interviewed him solely because he downloaded Tor onto his computer, and I guess logged into Facebook from his school laptop. So I guess his school laptop is spying on him and knows that he's accessing Tor. But this down here says he signed an NICS self-submission form and has been invited to the NICS and is also attached to this communication. It wasn't directly attached, but that means that the FBI gave him a form, from what I've been told. And this was part of a trend. But this NICS form is the background check that the FBI has in regards to purchasing firearms. Regardless of what state you're in the US, if you want to purchase a firearm, you have to pass an NICS background check with the FBI. He signed a form at their request without any force behind it, because they were scaring the fuck out of this kid, permanently suspending him from ever owning a firearm. He agreed to sign away his Second Amendment rights because the FBI asked him to. That's what the self-submission form is. He's declaring himself in active danger and should not be allowed to purchase a firearm. So they found out that he had downloaded Tor onto his high school laptop, walked to his house, interrogated him, and got him to sign this form. When people found out about this, that this form was a thing, they started subpoenaing the all records of them doing this. And the FBI has apologized and said that they destroyed all the records of these NICS self-submission forms. So now they don't have them anymore. But they were keeping them until they got caught, and then immediately shit their pants and destroyed any evidence of this. Because if you really think about it, it's a completely unconstitutional thing. You can't sign away your rights to an attorney. You can't sign away your rights to freedom of speech. You can sign a waiver saying that you're speaking to police without an attorney, and that's done of your own free will. Or you can sign into a contract to not say certain things, but you can't permanently, irrevocably sign away your rights to a firearm because the FBI knocked on your door. It's just not permissible. It's a very interesting little thing that I heard about that someone asked me to share, and I figured I would. So I hope you feel elucidated. Never talk to the police, because they don't have your interest in mind. Who would have thought? And if you have kids, make sure you also inform your children to never talk to police because they do not have your interest in mind.